All right, so we're about to look at the statistics. All right, like let me possible how like to actually put this a tendency, a likelihood. You understand? But we're talking about all those nephritic syndrome. We said that they're actually caused by some glomerular diseases. So right now we're trying to look at okay, these glomerular diseases. What is a possibility that a particular glomerular disease will cause a nephrotic syndrome features or nephritic syndrome features? You understand? So this table actually explains everything. Alright. So for minimal change glomerulopathy, the tendencies of it to develop into any of the disease is more that it will actually develop into a nephrotic syndrome. Alright. So I've taken time here to now talk about nephrotic syndrome, taking time to talk about nephritic syndrome just to refresh our memory. You understand? So don't worry. Then for membranous glomerulopathy, it has a more tendency to become nephrotic syndrome. Focal segmental glomerulosclerosis has a more tendency to become nephrotic. Then mesangial-proliferative glomerulonephritis is 50-50. Membranoproliferative is 50-50. Proliferative glomerulonephritis is more on the nephritic side. The crescentic what glomerulonephritis is also more on the nephritic side. Okay, so this was will I say um, a refreshment of what nephrotic syndrome and nephritic. We have already spoken about them. In nephrotic syndrome, there's more proteinuria. Nephritic, there's more hematuria. All right. Then hypoalbuminemia. Okay. This one, you don't really have problems with hypoalbuminemia. All right. Then proteinuria is actually mild. You understand? It's mild. So you don't really have problems with loss of albumin. Then hyperlipidemia. This one, I don't think there's any hyperlipidemia here. Well, you can just look at these two slides. One, two. All right. Just take time so that I can refresh your mind on what nephrotic syndrome and nephritic syndrome is. All right. So that's it for the tendencies of these glomerular diseases to manifest all those features.